Black women have truly lost the plot.
Mm.
And it's really sad and unfortunate to witness. When I started to observe, when I was observing as far as like politics, walking in my relationship with Christ, I remember when I was like realizing all the lies and all the racist rhetoric that Black people will program into believing, right? I remember last year, I believe it was last year, 2024. I remember I had a conversation with a Black man on Facebook, and he said to me, right, Black women are the reason why the Black community is at where it's at right now.
Mm.
And I was like, why would he make a statement like that? Why would he say that? I was slightly offended when I read at the time where I was. I'm all for Black women. I'm standing for Black women only. Black women, we don't do no wrong. Like, that was my stance at the time. Fast forward, witnessing what I have been witnessing since I left the Democrat Party, actually listening to what Black women say out of their mouths as far as like men, marriages, mothers, pregnancy, even gender.
Well, we see how Black women have lost their way. Black women are so smart, so strong, but they're using it for the wrong things. Okay? Black women are probably the reason why the Black community is down where it's at now. Why do I say that? Well, the Black woman that kicked out the Black man once they figured out they didn't need the Black man because they had food stamps, they had Section 8, they had free healthcare insurance. Thank the Democrats for that. The Black woman appreciates the pastor more than they appreciate their husband. See what I'm saying? The Black woman has now become transactional. What are you going to give me for me to give something to you? The Black woman used to be very strong and powerful to uplift a man, to help a man get to where he needs to. Remember, the woman was created to aid the man. But now what we see, especially amongst Black women, they want to be the man. They want the attention. They do not want a soft life. They want to be ahead. They want to be the person that gets all the attention in a relationship. The Black woman has become jealous of the Black man, especially now. And then what do now? They become so jealous of a strong Black man, they have made the Black man weak. They rather be around the feminine man. Here comes the gay man, the trans man, the man that is not competition to you because you feel like you're stronger than that man because he's a feminine. The Black woman has ruined the Black community. It's because they're so strong and so smart, but they use their powers for the wrong thing. Now you have these same Black women coming and joining the Democrat Party to make us vote for you because you're Black. But we won't vote for you because you're not really for us. Because what we've seen amongst the years is that the Black woman has really been against us. So yes, it's true. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. But the reason why the Black community is where it's at is because of the Black woman. She refuses to know her role and be the best at what she was created for. She wants to be something else, but that's not what God created you to be. This is the reason why Black men date outside their race. It's because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. I know a lot of people are not going to like this, but I'm being very honest. Black women have become transactional. Are you going to pay for my weave? Are you going to pay for my nails? Are you going to pay for my car? You going to get that bag for me? See, we're the main race of women that we see in our women that expect something for their service. I hate to say it, that's the reason why. Black women need to do better. When Black women do better and they understand their role, the Black man is better. The Black family is better. But when a Black woman tries to be the head of the family, it never works. Because the only way that she could be the head of the family is if the Black man is not there. Ooh, y'all don't want to hear that. I'm telling y'all too much stuff right now. I'm going too hard right now.
We have truly lost the plot. We don't value family no more. We don't respect men. We don't respect motherhood. We actually judge women who choose to have kids. Ain't that crazy? Y'all offer pro-choice for a woman to eliminate a child. But when a woman wants to keep a baby, you guys fight against that. You guys are against that. It's really sad to witness. And I'm not an expert at everything or anything. I'm just being open and honest from what I have been observing. You guys believe what the government tells you instead of doing your own research. You will allow the government tell you how you should raise a child, what type of needs you need from the government and everything. But the moment you mention about religion, the moment you mention about Jesus Christ, you guys get triggered.
Today's black woman doesn't want to be controlled. Today's black woman don't want to be held accountable. That's what it is. Young, old, middle age, accountability, they're allergic to that. So when you hold a black woman accountable, they get mad, they get angry, they want to fight you, they want to curse you out, they want to call you misogynistic. They want to call you all names when all you're doing is holding them accountable. You failed, do better. No, you're a misogynist, you hate women. Hold on, I didn't say that. I just said you need to do better. Black women can't take constructive criticism. We want you guys to be great because we know when you're great, we're great. But you guys want the attention. You want to be in front of the man, but the man is always bigger than you. So you guys hate that. I'm preaching too much to y'all. I'm talking some real stuff to y'all, but this is what's happening in our community. This is the reason why our community is down here. Look at every other community. The woman knows their role. They know what they're there for. Because if the man has a great woman, we will both be great. See, when a man gets successful, he brings his wife because he knows that's the reason why I'm successful. That's why it's good if a young man can find a good wife when he's young, because he knows this woman got my back and I got her back. When I make it, we make it. But a lot of these women are scared. A lot of these black women don't want to be held down because they're so immature and they're so insecure with themselves. They feel like they're going to lose that man. A lot of these black women feel like they can't keep a man. So that's why they block a man, because they're stopping that from happening. They don't believe in themselves that they can keep a man. You can get a man, but a lot of these black women are scared that they can't keep a man.
It's really unfortunate to witness. When I saw that comment about a year or 2 years ago, I was offended. But fast forward, watching how these kids are growing up within the black community, watching how these mothers, these black mothers, just allow their kids just participate in lawlessness, allowing their children to be whatever gender they want to be and just say it's okay and everything. When it's not okay, it's actually it's inhumane. You're letting your kid behave the way how they're behaving. You're allowing your kid to disrespect law enforcement, and you making it seem as if you're setting them up for success. But on the real, women who are moving like this, black women within the black community who are choosing to move like this, don't even realize we are failing our children and we are setting them up for failure. And it is truly, truly sad to witness. And I say this with much love, but it deeply grieves me how unaware we are, how extremely out of touch we are, and we lean on our emotions instead of common sense.
And that's what it is. Black women have to understand you're powerful, you're smart. Put that energy into rebuilding the foundational black communities that we need. What happened was the black woman was told that you can do this all by yourself. The single black woman is considered celebrated because she's a strong black woman. What should be celebrated is the strong black family. So what we have to do is, but it's not us, it's the women. The black women has to say, I can't do this by myself, no matter what other races tell me. But the reason why the black community is where it's at, I hate to say it, is because of the strong black women. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. As always, I'm going to keep this thing rock, keep it going. Appreciate everybody tapping into the No Filter Morning Show. Hey, tap in. Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We get this thing rocking going. But I appreciate you guys' support. Everything I say is with love. I'm out.